While I will be using white thread in this instructional video, so it's very easy for you to see what I'm doing, you'll be using black thread at your event. For this first step on the French seam, set your sewing machine to a medium to long stitch length, whatever that is on your machine. And you're just going to sew through all 3 layers down this unfinished edge at 1/4 inch seam allowance. Back stitch at the beginning and end of this seam. Okay. After you've sewn all the way down each side, do a quick quality check, trim any loose threads. And the important thing to check on this is to make sure that you got all 3 layers. Usually where people miss is right at the top of that and right here if the stitching on this hem stitch shrunk the fabric a little bit. If you're doing this with the straight stitch machine, you can even just trim off that very edge of the fabric to get rid of any frayed threads that are hanging out there. If you're going to do this step with a serger, you simply serge off the raw edge all the way down both sides of the envelope and make sure that you catch. You can see on this one, this edge is a little shorter. Make sure you catch all 3 edges. After you've sewn all the way down, do a quick quality check. Trim off any loose threads. And most important, check and make sure you've caught all 3 layers within that seam. If you find that you've missed either ends of these 2 layers or anywhere along the way, just put it back in the serger and serge off right next to the stitches that you did the first time. Once you've finished both sides of the envelope, you can pass it on to the next person who will quality check your work and turn it inside out. At the end of the evening, make a pile of your finished envelopes and a pile of your unfinished envelopes and ask a team member where they're to be stored.